Hi guys, so some of you showed some interest in me doing a grocery haul for you guys, so that is what I'm doing today. This is the first haul for the month of June, so I hope you enjoy, so let's get to it. So I will have prices as we go along. This is some bacon I got just because I needed a recipe for bacon, and I'm also going to do some how-to videos from here on out just on a weekly basis. It will become a course at some point, so stay tuned to that after a couple of months, I would say. And now let's move on, and by the way, bacon is delicious when crispy, am I right? Next we have a roast, and this is going to be for a how-to video, and I'm also going to make a recipe with it. It's just going to be how to make the simplest, most flavorful steak type thing, so I hope you stay tuned for that. It will be good. Next we have some Parmesan Reggiano. I needed some of this because it's like a staple in my household. I usually always get it for like pasta or salad or whatever. And so having it on hand is always good, but I always buy it in the big block just so that I can just grind it in the food processor myself. It does get a nice fine grind, and it also helps me get the most of my money compared to buying the pre-grated, which is usually more expensive. Though I'm not sure, correct me if I'm wrong, I'm pretty sure the pre-grated is having more grams per package nowadays. So let me know if that's the case, because I would really like to know that. I might even look that up on my own. Next we have some milk chocolate chips. I'm going to be making some scones with these. It's going to be another how-to video. I'm not going to spill my secrets on the how-to video just yet, or what I'm doing with them, but just note that there's a process to everything, and I'm just starting with all the basic things that every cook, baker, home cook, chef, and so forth should know. So that's kind of what my plan is for these how-to videos. So next we have pasta. So this is going to be for a couple meals, and I actually got two forms of pasta because I have a fact about pasta that some people may not know, because I've heard that people are really unaware of it, but I'm not going to spill the secret on that either. Just stay tuned for the how-to video and we'll see how that goes, because I just want to really start teaching people the basics of how to cook and whatnot, just so that people who can't cook can learn to cook, and they can kind of get an idea of like different things, like how to hold a knife and so forth. Next I have some muti. This is gonna go specifically with the pasta. I'm planning on making a simple pasta recipe, but I'm also going to be making my sauce from scratch in a couple different ways, and I will show that to you in a future video. Milk is pretty self-explanatory. I just basically always need milk for my tea because that's my favorite way to enjoy tea. This mayonnaise is going to be going with some of the items here. I'm going to be teaching you how to make a simple salad dressing or two, just so that you don't go off wasting your money on all these pre-made things, and it'll save you money in the long run. Oil I need just because it's basic for me. Oil is essentially what you need for absolutely everything, because a lot of recipes call for like searing steaks or putting it in baked goods and so forth. And it even goes into salad dressings sometimes, so that's why I bought more, because I'm almost out of that. And don't judge me, but I had a craving for brownies. I might still make a video on how to make a similar brownie to this, but these are just the 2-bite brownies, and they are so good, so I highly recommend them. And these are some of my favorite drinks that I get at this store, and I forgot to say what store, but I live in Canada, and it's a store called Freshco, but you'll see why the name doesn't match the store, or the produce I should say, in a second here. But essentially what I can say about these is I have been buying like the fizzies ever since they came out, but with the Vita I can only find it at Freshco, but they are so good. The Vita also comes in like Sakura flavor, green apple flavor, and lemon flavor. And they are just so good. They have 0 sugar, calories, or coloring, which is another thing I like about this. It's the same with the fizzy. There's zero calories and coloring in that. And they just have a lot of flavor, which is why I enjoy them. So I highly recommend, if you ever see them, definitely buy one for your trip or whatever, or to take home, because they are so good. So now let's move on to the produce, just so you know that I'm at least a little bit healthy. So I got a pineapple because I really enjoy it. I really like the acidity of it, and for some reason during the summer I simply just crave pineapple. So that is why I got this. Another thing I also crave is strawberries when they're just at the right season. Now for the leeks, this is for a recipe for this week. I'm delaying the recipe video shooting because it's just like plus 30 here today. And because I'm Canadian, that is in Celsius. I'm not sure what it is in Fahrenheit. But I'm going to show you how to kind of prep leeks just so that you know how to get the dirt out properly and all that sort of stuff, because there can be a lot of dirt or sand in the center of these things and it can be difficult to get out if you cut it the wrong way. Next, and I just realized I forgot to take this out of its bag, but I have some romaine lettuce. That is going to be for salad, and it's going to go along with my 2 simple salad dressings. And I also got an iceberg lettuce for that purpose also. I'm not sure how heavy this is. Actually, that's fairly heavy. Lately, I found that a lot of iceberg lettuce have been really light and hollow inside, so that has kind of been an issue for me. But essentially, this one's fairly heavy, so I'm happy with that, and that's just going to be for salad. Coming over here, I have some bananas. I just absolutely love bananas. If you couldn't already tell, it's actually what my channel is named after. And it's also called the affordable banana because it's something that I think everyone can afford if they really like them or can have them, so that's why I like them a lot. And they're nice and sweet and just a quick snack in the morning for when you're busy, so that's why I like to have bananas on hand. I almost forgot to mention the carrots. The carrots I got because there's a couple different ways you can prepare this. So I'm kind of just going to go ahead and show you that in a how-to video just to spoil at least one thing for you. Of course, that's just basic stuff that I'm going to start teaching, but I'm going to move on to more advanced things or move on to other things once I get the how-to videos done. If you have a recommendation for what you want to know or just have a question, definitely ask me what you want to know or what you want to see a video on. I also got some avocados, mostly because I was craving them, but I also want to show you something to do with avocados in a how-to video. For the most part, I make guacamole out of these, but I also prepare them other ways, so I'm excited to have these once again just because I don't get them too often. And they look really good. I'll have to see if they're ripe enough to do the video yet. And we will see when that'll come out. It all depends on what I need to do now and what I need to do later, of course. And then the onions, they're kind of looking sad today, but that's okay. I think there's one that's not looking so great, but I'll just cut the moldy part off and see if I can save it. No food left behind, am I right? And so the onions, I'm just going to show a couple different ways to cut them and what you can use them for and so forth. And I also use onions a lot in my cooking, so it's really simple for me to have these on hand. Just a helpful hint, if you're not really an onion fan, you might be more of a leek fan because leeks are essentially just milder onions and they don't affect you as much. So some people who can't have onions can have leeks. So for the cucumbers, I needed this for a recipe this week. I should also point out that I have a lot of the ingredients on hand already, so that's why this is all I'm getting for this week. And so the cucumbers I needed fresh because obviously that's how you enjoy a cucumber. But I'm going to kind of mix it up a bit with my recipe this week. It's going to be so good and I'm so excited about this particular recipe. It's going to go along with the simple yakitori, which is simple and easy to make. And yeah. So for the tomatoes, I did want more of these, but this is what I ended up getting. I had someone shop for them for me through a delivery program, so that's why I didn't get as much as expected. But these are actually looking fairly good. Like, it looks like I could take a photo and they would look absolutely amazing in the photo because they look so fake, yet they are so real. So this is also going to go in a recipe just for a how-to. It's going to go along with the Muti San Marzano tomatoes, and that way I can show you a couple different ways to stretch a can of tomatoes if you can find these particular tomatoes or any tomato or garden tomatoes on sale. It just makes it so easy to stretch a buck. Next, I have some garlic. Garlic is a staple in my cooking, that's for sure. I use it a lot. I'm sure you guys have seen videos where I use a lot of garlic, and I'm like, if I'm not enjoying garlic, I am like completely sad because that's how much I love garlic. It's just so good. Has a nice flavor to it. I tend not to burn my garlic because a helpful hint for that is to put it in at the last second while you're sauteing like your meat or other veg, and that way the flavor comes out and it doesn't get that bitter burnt taste, which is why most people don't like garlic. Next we have some jalapenos. So I learned a trick with these and I wanted to show you guys that. But I am also going to use these in a recipe for this month. I haven't quite decided what I'm going to make with them yet. But you can easily freeze these in the freezer and they will last for a while, so you don't have to worry about like them going bad or anything. And if you store them correctly, I bet you can make them last long also, but not as long as in the freezer. But my recommendation is just to throw them in the freezer, and when you need them, take them out, and it would be ideal for sauteing versus just like eating in a jalapeno popper. And the final thing I got for my recipes for this week and throughout the month, because I tend to do my biggest haul at the beginning of the month, is some basil. I do have basil in my garden, but it's not quite mature yet, and as you can see here, it wasn't like exactly the freshest they could have got me, but I'll see what I can save from it. But I am going to use this in a recipe for this week, and it's going to be oh so good. I love a good basil. If you're not a basil fan, I would say like doing a parsley or cilantro. It's kind of hard to say because basil is so hard to replicate, but if you do like a pesto, you can do like frozen peas instead of the basil. Just thaw them out first, and that's really good. Or you can even do fresh peas since it is gardening season, and that's a good replacement for basil and pesto. So that is the haul for today. The total I'll have right here for you, just so you can see how much that costed me. Just keep in mind that a lot of this is for the month, and stuff like milk I will get every week, but it's not like a huge expense. And I'm gonna also be trying to use up what I have in my freezer, because I have like chicken and ground meats and all that I need to use up, so I'm going to try and do that. I'm going to try and eat some of my meals out of my freezer too that I've frozen. So that's kind of the plan for this month. I hope you enjoy. If you don't mind leaving a like or subscribing or commenting, whatever you want to do, I would really appreciate it. It helps my channel go so far. And until next time, a banana.